Reflect on tonight's football. It's been another dramatic but rather disappointing night in the Champions League. 3 English teams went into the last 16. There were contrasting fortunes.
Salah into the area. Wirtz links up well. Back towards Salah. Curling effort. Oh, what a goal! What a splendid goal from Mo Salah! And what a way to bring up a landmark for the Egyptian king in the Champions League. That is his 50th goal in the Champions League. And you have to say, that was spectacular. 4-0.
Ian Dennis doing the honours there. Well, Liverpool, as a result of that win, will play Paris Saint-Germain in the quarter-finals. There was, in Barcelona, though, tonight, disappointment for Newcastle.
That's given away by Ramsey. Oh, Rafinha, you can't do that. Rafinha plants it past Ramsdale. It's another one. It's number 7 on the night for Barcelona. And this is becoming an absolute thrashing for Eddie Howe and his team. They went toe-to-toe. Now Barcelona are putting them away. 7-2 on the night, 8-3 on aggregate.
Yikes. It was 2-2 at one point. I was listening to John on the way in and it was pretty encouraging. Then it all went a bit pear-shaped. Spurs did win tonight. They beat Atletico Madrid 3-2 but lost on aggregate, so they've gone as well. Let's chat to our fans. Chris Cowling's here from the Spurs Chat Podcast. Chris, hello to you.
Evening, Tony.
Hi, Gareth Roberts hosts the Late Challenge podcast, Liverpool season ticket holder. Gareth, hello to you.
Hiya, Tony.
And we're welcoming back the third of the triumvirate we spoke to last week, Kendall Rowan, Newcastle United fan. Kendall, hello.
Hi, Tony.
Kendall, I'm going to start with you. I watched the first half. Kendall, enjoy the weekend if you can. Be very stressful, won't it? Well, either way, but enjoy. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, always.
Thank you. Kendall Rowan there. Chris Cowlin from Spurs Chat Podcast. Chris, I spoke last week to you. You were fuming. You were fuming. How do you feel tonight?
All I can say, Tony, is what a difference a week makes. Because that performance against Liverpool, we grinded out that result and got the 1-1. We got the point at the weekend, and that gave us confidence going into tonight's game. And I'm really proud of the team tonight. Really proud of them because they put in a shift, and they wanted to win. And the crowd were unbelievable, and there were so many good individual, performances today, and a really good team performance as well. And the game now, full focus on the huge game against Nottingham Forest on Sunday in the Premier League to keep us in. But the damage was done last week in the Champions League, that 5-2 defeat. So it was a hard task to turn that scoreline around. But yeah, very proud of the players tonight.
It just occurred to me slightly as a neutral when you got that point at the weekend and when you won tonight that keeps your manager in work. Now, I don't want to see anyone booted out of work, but is that, as far as the fans are concerned, a good thing?
Well, I think it's fair to say that the first 4 games under his management, we didn't see any signs at all. And when I spoke to you last week, I said that, we don't know where the next point is coming from. And, it was a very unexpected point at Anfield at the weekend. Very pleased with that. And since Sunday evening, I think that the Spurs fans, I feel like the Spurs squad, and especially Igor Tudor as well, I think that it's given us all so much positivity going into tonight and now going into the Forest game. But I think this has been the perfect week, actually, straight after those 4 defeats under Igor Tudor. So, getting that draw and now getting that win tonight. And I think it sets us up nicely to play Forest, which, let's be honest and frank about it, this is an absolutely crunch game. This is a must-win game, a highly important game for the future of the club, because, of course, we want to stay in the Premier League. Yeah,
it's kind of every game's that state now, isn't it? Chris, look, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Atletico, who beat Spurs, go on to play Barcelona, who beat Newcastle in the quarterfinals. Real Madrid play Bayern Munich. Arsenal, who went through last night, they play Sporting Lisbon. And Liverpool, who saw off Galatasaray tonight, have a tough match in the quarterfinals against Paris Saint-Germain. Gareth joins us now from the Late Challenge podcast. Gareth, good evening to you.